What you doing, brother?
Jeff!
What the hell did you just say to me? Listen, we had a great time last night, alright? But I don't do none of that weird shit.
Chápala, pachala.
Hey, you a criminal?
Assassin. You are gay?
What, you say you're gay?
You are gay?
No, that's being gay, alright? Being gay is a product, you know?
Gay.
Europeans, man. CIG! Okay. Let's try to... Let's try to manually look. $32,000? You think you got Jessica Clinton? Fines, I need $500,000. Hey, what's up? Are you a Targaryen?
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieve. Your insurance claim
Hey,
has been. Your vehicle has been
Targaryen
moved to our
person.
stop.
Are you a
Vehicle
criminal?
selected. Stand by. Your vehicle. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Me?
Yeah, you a criminal?
Not yet.
Alrighty then.
What you need?
I'm needing to get rid of a crime stat, but that's beside the point.
I can run security for you.
Yeah. Sometimes things go badly, and I don't fully know where the thing is in the place for the stuff. But
Gotcha.
yeah. Sometimes though,
Alright,
like
good
that
luck
that
out there.
station spawns like a ton of NPCs and it doesn't stop. It's kind of
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta clear them all before you start doing the work. Alright,
gotcha.
good luck.
You too, man.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Looks like we have to go into a life of crime, my fellows.
Please visit us again.
As soon
Welcome
as
to
these
the ASOP
screens
Vehicle Retrieval System.
start working. Yeah. Yeah.
Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Don't you worry, we'll get it.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to. Please visit.
Let's go get a hacking tool.
Well beaten.
We're gonna end up going to prison, boys. I already feel it in my bones. Hmm. Man, everyone's going for white hair nowadays, huh? Causes hair damage. God, is there any particular reason why my mouse is not working properly? Goes left, doesn't go right.
Introduced the first version of RMQ in early 324.0 as a canary on selected shards. It's now fully developed across all 324.1, and we're closely monitoring RMQ performance in relation to shard age, as we observed in 323.1. As shards aged, the number of binds and messages increased significantly. This is a very important paragraph here, because if you guys remember, right before 324 went to Evo or PTU, this was up 323.1, but it was completely unplayable. The amount of people that were complaining, I wasn't playing it at all because I didn't care, but the amount of people that were complaining that they just couldn't even play was insane. Yeah, it was like crashing all the time. There was tons of problems. Encouragingly, since implementing the RMQ, we've observed clear improvements in our metrics and performance captures. We're optimistic that these positive trends will persist as shards age, though we'll continue to monitor the situation closely. They're going to need to, because it took a really long time to get to the point where things were bad, if I remember correctly. So with RMQ in place, along with other hybrid improvements, we have resumed server meshing tests using the current code base at 324. Our tests, because we were doing the tests with 322. This test was up here, was a 322 test, even though we were in 323. Our test objectives are to identify areas needing optimization to achieve low latency replication at scale with the actual game and real players. Now, low latency, I assume, is the issue that we were having where our ping was just shooting up to 5,300, 500, 130, all over the place, right? I'm assuming that's the issue there. Pinpoint game features that require adjustments for high player counts. I think Morph in his video pointed out a lot of those. Pinpoint game environments that need adjustments for higher player counts. News, all of them. The entire game world was built around 100 players, and I hope the mission system is thinking about this, but we'll see. Uncover bugs related to server transition, server recovery, and other quirks induced by the server
to
mesh.
the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Confirm changes and improve the game experience at higher player counts from a networking point of view. We're aiming for a rapid iteration cycle to test our corrections and optimizations, ensuring progress at each step without interference from other changes to the game. Our goal is to conduct weekly tests until it's time to rejoin the main development branch for the PTU, or the 4.0 PTU waves. So, whenever that is, we'll see. But that's exciting. Now, what theoretically could happen is what already happened. They can find something that is going to take a lot of time to optimize in order to get to 4.0, and then we can have another drought for months. That is theoretically possible here. So just because their aim is to test weekly does not mean that they're going to be able to. There can be another RMQ that has to pop up in order to get us to 4.0. It is definitely possible. Hopefully not, but it's possible. We will only proceed to a tech preview test in each week if we have sufficient changes and improvements validated for you all to play. Our test should mostly follow a given pattern. First, start with a single server.
It's the Roadway Replay. Time for the lightning round, Brian. Let's rewind your drive to work. How far did your car travel while you checked your phone? 20 feet, 100 feet, the length of a football field.
100 feet.
Oh, sorry, Brian. In just 3 seconds on the highway, your car traveled the length of a football field.
Distracted driving? It's no game.
Server to validate, expand to mid-size, aka 3 servers 500, expand to a larger size, 6 servers 1000, and then reel back to a comfortable player cap. There you go. And leave the test open for a few hours more so players can experiment and we can capture data. I think they need to keep it open for days. Because they keep talking about servers degrading over time. Don't we need to check that for this? But okay. In these tests, missions will not be available as the mission system is currently being refactored. Several game systems like social are also being adjusted for server meshing, but those changes are not in technical preview builds, which we aim to isolate for ongoing development, bar network code. The testing of these systems will resume when 4.0 hits PTU with server meshing enabled. Yikes. So there's going to be lots of problems with that stuff. And that is going to be a long PTU cycle. Server meshing test B was on September 12th. Results were disappointing and unexpected. Wow, to all the people who said that it went perfectly and it went so well on YouTube and Twitch and on Twitter and on Discord, and all the people who are huffing on copium and refuse to ever say anything bad about this game because you think CIG is going to hate you. They aren't. CIG wants you to be honest. This is so fucking stupid, people. Literally, the CTO is saying it was disappointing, but you are going to be positive about it. What a joke. Anyway, sorry for that rant, but I'm so tired of those people in this community. It makes me sick. But the previously identified bottleneck identified in test A was confirmed fixed, while interaction delay at scale had improved, allowing us to lead players testing at a 4-server 350 setup. The problem remained. The next performance bottleneck to be solved was identified. Observations. Zoning in and out times were problematic, with a lot of players stuck in loading when a rush of players occurred. Latency and interaction delays made the game unplayable at large player counts. Problem area would also affect game server connections, making the problem worse. Silver lining, with the original problem from NMQ, was confirmed fixed through metrics and captures. The test was shut down early. Test C, this is the one that is the most recent one, was conducted on September 19th. Test C was the first to use a build with the legacy NMQ system stripped out. This was an important step as RMQ has been designed for greater parallelism. That's a word. That's hard to say. But these optimizations could be unlocked while we still need to support NMQ. Test C included the first round of these planned optimizations and significantly improved our ability to scale before the interaction delay grows and the game becomes unplayable. It's also very 30K crashy, but sure. This test allowed us to start seeing more gameplay-related issues as players spread around the game and were able to experience a meshed universe. The test was a big step forward. We were able to successfully identify additional issues present, but walked away from this playtest feeling optimistic, which I think a lot of the community did. So this is where a majority of people were feeling optimistic, and then you had the other toxic side of this community that is just ultra negative, never has anything good to say ever. They were the ones who were talking shit this time. Observations. Zoning in and out times were still problematic at higher player counts. Many players have XL hangars, but there aren't enough XL gateways when many players spawn in a short period of time. ATC queue times were too high. Social systems are still tied per game server and not game shard, causing channels to be empty for players in other areas. Player count max looked like it was capped at 100, even though the system is not limited. This work will happen in the 4.0 stream, so not to introduce large changes in the tech preview. Higher player count and markers are a usability visibility issue and have a performance cost on the client. Bathrooms in New Babbage were clogged, causing massive conga lines as players queued up to wait for their turn. That was Morph's video, I guess. Latency and interaction delays went up to the 1,000 player test, where clear new performance optimization hotspots were found. This is the focus of work until the next test. A hybrid crash would cause 30k